Hi guys, it's Moz here from Moz651 Models, and on the workbench today I have received this, the 1:48 scale De Havilland Vampire F3 that Airfix announced beginning of the year. I even done a video about it, which you can see up, where is it to? There you go. So anyway, yeah, this arrived. I thought I'd do an unboxing. What I've seen so far from the Airfix postings, people are very happy with it. They're very impressed by how it looks, but I'm going to have a look at it myself and see what it's all about, really. It's 1:48 scale. Lovely box art. You've got it flying up away from you, so you're seeing a bit of the belly underneath, and you can see the jet there. You know, so we'll have a little look. As you know, it's got some really phenomenally good looking markings to it. If you're going to do that one there, you've got 3 schemes, it looks like. And if you want to know what the code is, it's A06107, and they're available on the Airfix website. On the side of the box, basically you've got your bump there in all different languages telling you about the warnings, that it's not for children under 36 months old. There is the barcode there, and also the code again, A06107, and they use Cartograph for their decals, and BAE Systems is a registered trademark of BAE Systems, so you know, not much more to add there. Top end of the box, you've got the box art again, and also the name of the kit. You have to flip it over this time, and telling you here some information about it. It entered the Royal Air Force service in March 1946, and this gives you some options here. You can do the DH100 Vampire F3, number 601 Squadron of the Royal Auxiliary Air Force, which is based in Essex, England, 1952, which is the box art one. You can do the number 442 City of Vancouver Auxiliary Fighter Squadron, Royal Canadian Air Force from 1949. And you can also do this one, which is the P42408 AE-B Garden Moor Museum, Oslo, Norway in 2019. So they've got one there from 2019 markings. If you want to know what the colours you will need, you're going to need 11, 12, 33, 53, 70, 83 if you're doing A, B and C. A and B will need the extra 19. And then Pilot, 21, 61 and 163. So it's going to be a decent size Pilot in this. 2 flying hours, because this is skill level 2, and also this is around 30 quid to buy, and out at the moment Airfix are doing this with free postage. So let's grab a knife and let's have a look what you get inside the box. As with Airfix, these boxes are top opening, so top opening lidded box. If you look on my channel, there's a great way of making this into a hinge lidded box, you know, just by cutting the corners, but I'll leave a link up there so that you can turn this box into a hinged box. Okay, so there you go. Inside you will get 1 bag of sprues. You will get some instructions, nothing else in the box there. Within the instructions you will have the decals, which we'll have a look at first. And actually these are looking very, very nice. Airfix have nailed it when it comes to their partnership with Cartograph. For their decals, you can see some really nice crisp lines there, no fading at all. Very little on, you know, transparency parts there, like, you know, there's very little there. So I'm trying to think of the word now. Film, that's the word I wanted, looking for, film. There's the, you know, the Canadian Air Force emblems there, RAF, and these ones here are the common ones, which is basically for your cockpit. But yeah, and up here is all common as well, but you can't knock this. Very, very crisp, very, very nice. I'm quite pleased with how they look. Brilliant. So there's the decals for the kit. I'll put them to one side. We have the instructions. We'll put this to one side as well. We'll get to that later. The instructions is a booklet. You also have a colour call out, depends on which one you want to do. So quite glossy as well, quite glossy look. So this is for number C, which is for the one that's in the Garden Moor Museum in Oslo, Norway, 2019. And you can have decals both sides. You know, it's all well laid out, so you can clearly see what you're going to be doing with that one. So we'll just fold that one up. if you are going to do C, leave it in the comments down below if you get this kit. Looking at this one here, which is the, open it up, this one here in front straight away is the, get the right way around. This is for Scheme A, which is the Royal Air Force North Weald in Essex, England, 1952. There's quite a lot of decals on this, you know, up to 47. I've seen 47 B and D, C, you know. So it looks like, you know, there's quite a lot to do, including the stuff that's inside the cockpit as well. It's 49 on that one, 49, 249s. So yeah, the numbers go up. So there's quite a bit here. So what you're looking at, 15 to 49 roughly. Yeah, so quite a few decals to put on there. Very, very nice. Look at that. You know, that's going to be nice to put on as well. But yeah, on the other side, you're going to have the B scheme, which is the Royal Canadian Air Force Auxiliary Fighter Squadron. So yeah, I was just having a little nosy over this. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, not a bad start, I think. So there you go. There's the call outs for there. Now into the instructions. Comes in the booklet, and you're looking at quite a few pages. What sort of pages are you looking at? 13, 15, 15. Now it's 14 pages of instructions, so it's not too bad. I don't know how many different choices you have on this kit. Does it say who actually made it? No, it doesn't. So at the start, you have some bump about the vampire. Then you start moving through, put all the bits together. Here, note, if building this model with the undercarriage up, assembles C19, C20 in this step and parts C3, C4, C25 in step 5B below, and miss out steps 5A to 9 on pages 3 and 4, steps 53 to 71 on pages 11 and 12. So you've got some choices to make before you start. So if you're going to do it with the undercarriage up, you want to put these little pieces in first, C19, C20 in the hose, and drill out these for the parts for underneath. So it looks like you're starting off really with the engine, or the intakes I should say, all the way through under the fuselage there. Parts are for the undercarriage in the bays there. Moving on through, it looks like quite a simple build really. Putting parts, just looking through. So you're not actually starting with the cockpit on this one, are you? You're doing the cockpit further on in the instructions. So yeah, you're definitely starting off with building that. I'm assuming it's the air intakes that lead up to the Goblin, if I'm right. The turbo, is it the Goblin 3 turbojet? Or was that the trainer? I can't remember. I have to look it up. I can't remember what it was. So basically, you're doing all the air intakes and stuff for that. Or should I say, yeah. And putting through then. So you're doing the undercarriage bays there. So you're going to put that together. Then you've got exhaust there. More parts for the engine now, I believe. Then you're starting with the cockpit. 1 seat, 1 pilot. Control panel there. Your joystick, then gluing it all together, starting from the front bit for that's for the camera gun, isn't it, at the front here, and then you got the nose wheel housing, pushing it all through, and doing parts like the fuselage tails, because that's the extended tail plane, isn't it? That's the tips there. You got 2 of them to do, put them together. So you got A4 and A5, A2 and A3. Then they just kind of slot in, it looks like there. Some more instruments, panels inside, some more bits. So it's quite a detailed little piece here. You've got the cockpit area there. So I'm just looking through. That's the first time I've seen this kit. I've not really looked. Then you bolt the top down to the bottom and glue it all together. Go through, then you put the fronts of the air intakes there on the front there, then you put the nose cone on, then you're going to put this trim, I think it's called a trim tab in between. Moving on through, you're then putting on the rudders at the end, tail wings on the rudders on the back, and then parts of the flaps here all underneath. There's actually basically turn this over now to put it all together. So you under these parts. This seems to be quite a nice build there. Putting some more of the flaps. Is that flaps there? Just try to see the diagram there. But he's putting all the bits together onto the wing section of the actual plane itself, where the exhaust is for the Goblin. There's more detail there with the flaps, really, isn't it? The hydraulic parts to the flaps there. So quite a bit of detail. Then you start putting the undercarriage together. So there's part of the the bay door there, putting onto the gearing. It all coming down together nicely. Very nice. Some section there, A-frame section. So they put the wheels together, so you've got 2-part wheels. So you've got left and right side, C24 and C45, C46 and C23. Crumbs, they couldn't be further apart, could they, for numbering? More flaps on the front there for the nose wheel housing. Okay, and then another part wheel there, 2-part wheel. And that all clings together from there with the hydraulic leg there. Front door flap. So yeah, it's quite a little bit of a build there. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's a seven piece, is it, to get that? It looks quite nice though. It'd be a nice finished bit of detail there. And then, am I right? These are the fuel tanks underneath. Wing tips going on. You know, the landing lights going in, 83 and 84. And then finally, I think that's everything, isn't it? Then you put the canopy on top. Got the front part canopy, and then you've got the bubble bit at the back. So there's 2-part canopy there, which is nice. You can have it open or closed depending on what you want. And that's basically the finished design. So I don't know much about the Vampire. I really don't. One of my things I'm trying to do is learn more about the parts of a plane, just to give this channel a little bit more information really when I do these unboxings, because I say I've only ever built them. I don't really go into depth. I just enjoy building models. That's what I enjoy doing. So let's get into the sprues. One big bag of sprues. We'll cut this open. There we go. One big bag of sprues. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4 sprues. So you have 4 sprues. Plus you also get the sprue here, which is the clear glass. So we'll have a look at that one first. Cut that open. Let's have a little nose and see what you get inside. Look at that. So as you get up closer, you can have a see. Look at that bubble there. Very nice. See, this is what's really frustrating. That there's some very, you see that there? There's some very, very slight scratches to the canopy. And this is, I'm not, I just think the quality control could be so much better that you've got scratches. Now, was that kind? I don't think that was done. Can you see this? See it there? I don't think that was done in the bag. I think that's been put in the bag like that. And that's the kind of problem you're having. Whoops, there you go. I'm scratching it myself now. This is the kind of problem you're having. The quality control. You know, this the little things, because that's going to need a little polishing up to get that looking good. You might get away with dipping it in some clear, but you know, it's such a shame because, you know, in theory, this kit should be absolutely pristine. It's a brand new tooling. So, yeah, you know, whether Airfix need to go back to whoever's packing these and say, listen, pal, let's get scratched. Because there's no way that's going to get scratched in there. Not in your life. So, anyway, right. Let's go to the frame zone and have a little look. So, back in we go. We have, this is frame A, or sprue A. As you can see there, it's quite a wide body there. It's quite a nice chunky plane even, you know. Some nice detail. On the outside, you've got some nice panel lines there. A few little rivet marks. There you go. Very, very crisp. As you say, it's a brand new tool, so what do you expect, really? Turn them over, so have a quick look inside. There's your tail fins there, which will bolt onto your fuselage. You know, quite a large fuselage here, and then there's the tail bits there. So that's your first steps. There's number A. Moving on to number B, frame B. Again, you've got the other side of the fuselage there. You've got parts of the turbojet there, and there's the air intakes there, so they'll go either side. Okay. Detail there. You just see some detail there for the gear door, for the gear bays, undercarriage bays. Yeah, quite nice actually, isn't it? Nice detail. Getting close, you can see lots of panel lines there to get your wash in. Lovely jubbly. There you go. So that's frame B. Frame C. Have you noticed it? And all the parts are on the sprue in this one. So just moving on through, you can see all the little pieces there. Try and get it all nice and so it's all in focus. Moving through, that's a nice piece there. It's quite a 3D effect there. So they moulded that all in one piece. That's pretty good. I think you're going to find a lot more of that now. Dragon are bringing out some nice stuff, which is all like the way they pressed it is like both sides, or 3D print sort of thing. Yeah, moving through, very crisp, nice, lots of detail there. There's the bulkhead there. There's your pilot. Again, twerking, twerk, twerk, twerk. Not bad looking pilot, I suppose. Nice to paint anyway. Nice big size. Some sort of facial, little bit of a facial. There, you have to work on it a little bit. But yeah, so there's frame C. And the final frame is this one. It's like got your nose cone and everything else. Just moving through, just quickly going through it. See, no flash on this at all because it's a brand new kit. There's your cockpit seat there. Some belts on there, which, you know, we won't see anyway if you put the pilot in. But if you have it out, you can paint them up nice. Parts of the cockpit dash there. Some controller parts, more there. Brilliant. Moving through, there's another seat there. So it's got two seats. One seat, you choose which seat you want, I guess. 25 and 35. There you are, and there's your fuel tanks underneath. Turn them over to have a little look. There you go. And that's the frame. Brilliant. So there you are. That was an unboxing of the De Havilland Vampire F3 from Airfix, 1:48 scale. I'm giving this kit away. I have a Discord group, and I have said that there's a group build going on the Discord group. I'll leave a link below how to get to the Scale Model Club on Discord. It's for people on the Discord, really. I wanted to, because the server's been quite quiet, I wanted to like re-engage quite a lot of the people on there to do a group build, and it's any plane from the beginning of World War II to the end of the Cold War, which is 1939 to 1953. And the winner, wherever they are in the world, I'll ship this out to them post-free. I'll ship it out to them free of charge. They'll win this kit. They'll win a Moz 6510 models, woven patch, and a couple of stickers. And we will be doing mini competitions as well. And but anyway, if you want to know details on how to win this kit, it runs out December the 31st, 2021. So end of the year, competition's closed, and the moderators and the admin of that Scale Model Club Discord server will decide who will win. And it's not just about the model, how the model's presented, it's about being engaged in the group as well. But I want to give this one away to some lucky winner, and hopefully they'll build it and then share it within the group. Anyways, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'm a little bit out of tilt because I haven't done a video for over a month. Life just gets busy sometimes. But anyway, here it is. This was the Havilland Vampire F3. If you liked the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and ring that bell to be notified on any new videos. Any questions, any comments, put them in the box below and I do reply. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.